All right, guys, in this one here, just a couple quick calls that I did over the past few days. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. My face, I got into some poison ivy or poison oak working around the yard the other day, so that's why it looks like my eyes swelled up. It's up my arms too. It's all right, the doctor gave me some cream. We'll get that knocked right out, so that's why my eye looks a little swollen here. But anyway, yeah, take a look, guys. A couple calls I did over the past couple days. Uh-oh. Motor stopped. Seems to spin pretty free. Wonder what that's about. It was working. Huh. Have to look at that. We have a fan cycling switch here, but it didn't cut on till like, I don't know, almost 300 PSI, and that's way too high for an R22. Let's see if I can get a screenshot of the pressures. All right, guys, you can see here we're running right here. We're steadily climbing. Our fan is off right now. I didn't have my temperature probes hooked up here. My pipe clamps, don't know why. But you can see this thing steadily climbing. Look at it. Typically, you would want it to come on well before this if it's an R22 system. You can see she is steadily climbing, and it's still not came on yet. So we can tell that that is definitely an issue. They either have the wrong fan cycling switch on there, or it's not working correctly. And now it's finally coming back down after it hit 291 PSI. And it's going to pull down here. I mean, it's going to pull down deep. So we need to get the correct fan cycling switch on there and get this thing running more at a more even pace. Yeah, so you see that swing is just ridiculous. So I don't know if this fan cycling switch isn't working right. Okay, it is a fan cycling switch, but it doesn't. What this fan cycling switch does is it gets 24 volts from the contactor when there's a call, goes through the switch, and then it comes and then supplies control voltage to this relay here. So I think our best plan of action at the moment would be to just get rid of this switch for now and put in like an ICM 325 and then adjust it, because that's not right. It shouldn't get to almost 300 before it brings on the fan cycling switch. R22 should maintain about, I mean, ideally around 220, something like that. So, all right, we got the switch bypass now, and we'll get him an ICM 325 to put on there. That'll make this thing work a whole lot better. All right, guys, we got a unit that has a blank thermostat over at a local beauty supply. We installed these units probably 6-7 years ago. York rooftop units, there's 4 of them with Pro 8000 thermostats. I'm curious to what's going on. I know they also have smoke alarms on them. I'm wondering if a duct smoke tripped or something like that. They have, like I said, duct smokes with like the key switches on them. So sometimes they'll get knocked around. Sometimes it'll trip a duct smoker. It could be anything. Could be a low voltage short somewhere. We're going to go over there, take a look, and see what's going on. All right, so yeah, it's blank. The CO monitor's blank too. We have two. I'm not sure what this is about here. I'm not too up on these wiring here, and I'm not sure why these two lights are on, but the CO monitor's off too. Let's go look at another one. Yeah, we're looking at this one here, and that red wire is landed. So somebody pulled that wire off, and I do figure out later he pulled it off because the alarm was steadily going off, and he pulled that off to stop it. We're gonna go ahead and hook this up. Oh, it beeped. Okay, so I'm thinking they got a duct smoke tripped. Let's go up there and reset it. I think it's this unit here. It's 1,000,000 feet in the air. This one's shut down due to, yeah, smoke. Okay. So where is our smoke at? So we might have one in here. I need to get a little ladder up here to even work on this freaking thing. Yeah, there's one here, but this is just the secondary one. Our primary one is most likely going to be on our return side, probably behind here, possibly. Here's our duct smoke here. Either they had smoke somewhere, or this thing's just dirty, which is probably what it is. So we'll get it reset. And we'll pull the sampling tubes out of it. You know, they're gonna kind of be a pain to get to the sampling tubes on this. Yeah, you can see, I don't know if you guys can see that, but those sampling tubes are real dusty. Man, they're gonna be a pain to get to. Or the one is. Just by the way it's installed in here. These come pre-installed, but I'm never gonna get that sampling tube pulled out of there. All right, let's go down and hook up that wire again. Maybe I might have to reset power also. See, this is shut down for all kinds of reasons. High pressure, low pressure, or high pressure smoke. These units had an issue at one point. They'd start vibrating and snap off their high pressure switch wires right here. That hasn't happened on these ones. They've either been replaced or never happened on these ones. So let's get it reset. See if we can make this thing work. He hasn't had any maintenance done on these in a while, as far as I know. Check the filters. The filters aren't bad. They don't have any dates on them though. I don't see any dates. They're not horrible. Maybe he has been having them maintained. I haven't been out here in a while though. It's been a couple of years since I've been out here. Down and we'll see if we got our thermostat back on. We're back now, but I don't know. Why this guy is still on. Let me get that wire, man. I got it all reassembled and it's back off. He pulled the sensor out of it and the wire off of it, but I guess anything to get it to stop beeping. So it turned on now. We're gonna go upstairs and make sure. All right, yeah, it's running. Make sure both fans are. Yeah, it's weird it was on that high pressure lockout, but who knows. We do have to figure out a way to clean this sampling tube though. I don't know if we got to pull this whole side off or pull the smoke out. I'm not sure, but definitely a weird deal. This actually smells burnt. It smells burnt up. I might just get them a new duct smoke, honestly. Yeah, this thing smells burnt up. Huh. It smells like a burnt transformer is what it smells like. I might be able to get to the sampling tubes from over here. Yeah, I can feel all the dust on them. Yeah, all the holes are full of dust. Well, I wiped the dust out of there the best I could with my hand. But to get that all the way off there, I'll probably have to pull this economizer off. I did at least get the holes cleaned up though. But I'm gonna replace that duct smoke. Come back and replace that duct smoke because that thing smells burnt. So I'm surprised it's working, but I'm not gonna bypass it. Certainly not gonna do that, because if you do that, then you run the risk of, if there is a fire, then they're screwed. Then you've got them disconnected. It's a liability. So let's take a look at the other side too. These work in tandem with each other. See, this one's not nearly as dirty, but I would probably get two of them and just replace them both. Although this over here is really just a sensor. It just reports back to the main one. Yeah. Just do both of them just to be on the safe side. All right, guys, the last one I'm going to show you here is a Carrier Infinity Geo system that the thermostat keeps going blank on. And the guy said it does it like a couple times a year, but now it's doing it all the time. So we're finally going to get to the bottom of it. All right, we have the cover off here. We're going to check between D and all these other ones. 28. 28, okay. So we have the proper voltage going up there. For whatever reason, that user interface is going blank. I think we're gonna have to replace it. Maybe it's under warranty, we'll have to see. When was this unit put in? 2019. I'll have to check on the warranty. It was not in warranty because it was never registered. It was just out of 5 years. The 5-year out of the box warranty ran out in March. So, and that unit interface is very expensive. Looking at our cost, almost $900. So that was a very expensive bill for him, for me to just swap out a thermostat and I program it to the system. But take a look. All right, I got the new UI put on the wall here, and it's just going through its stuff. It's searching for, I think this is a new thing here, the 454B mitigation board, because all these are brand new. They've been updated from Carrier. So yeah, that's going to be a new board. I guess we're going to be finding on our new equipment here. But yeah, it's gonna search for all the equipment. That's what's nice about this Carrier Infinity stuff. You know, it just searches for it all and lets you know when it finds it. So it's going to search for the outdoor unit now, and then it's going to search for the indoor unit. And then after that, it's going to, you got to put in a little bit of information. It does an airflow verification test, and then it's pretty much done. So yeah, I'll just be a few more minutes. Yeah, it searches for the heater, but you just have to put it in yourself. I'm about to put 10 kW in here, and yeah, we'll be good. All right, now we're just going to tell it what kind of filtration it has, if it has a dehumidifier or any UV lights. I don't have any of that there. And then it tells you everything that it found right here on the equipment summary. Our air handler, we have a 1-stage 10 kW heat pack, and then that is our GOOO heat pump, 3 tons. We're just going to confirm all that, and now it's going to go through its airflow verification test. And after that, that's a good static pressure, 0.54. And where it updated, we just need to confirm the agreement, and we're good. We're basically done here. He's going to have to himself hook it up to his new Carrier app, delete his old one, and put it in his new Carrier app. We're just gonna go into the Carrier hat here and just put it through some checkout tests. But we're done here. Packing up, on to the next one. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I have some more videos coming up soon. I was just sent this tool right here. Let me show you. We're going to be doing a full review on this. It is a brushless battery-operated PVC cutter here. It also cuts branches, so I got to use it a little bit. This thing is badass. I can't wait to show it to you guys, so keep an eye out for that. Yeah, all that's coming up, guys. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one.